So today I'm going to be filming my third update. Oh, I have a scrunchie on. My third update for my Pan Those eyeshadows, and I have some exciting updates. Kind of. I have a lot of things moving out, but not a lot of Pan. Anyway, you'll see. Do I have any other updates? I don't think so. Also, I think I fixed the sound in my videos. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in this video, but yeah. So I'm just going to get into it, and I will, yeah. So I'm just going to go down my list. Also, something I've realised I've been doing, which you'll see, is I tally all my uses, but I always use a black pen. So they've kind of, what month are we in? The third month. Yeah, we are. So this is all of that update, and then I'm going to start highlighting them so I can separate them for next month. But sorry, my bad. Okay, so first up is this white shade. This bone white shade, which I've used a total of 17 times, which means I'm rolling it out. I think I could eventually hit pan, like it's such an easy to use shade, but then I'm also like, do I want to? Like, I want to hit pan on it, but it's such a boring shade that I don't know. I'm just like, I could keep it in and eventually use it up, but it would take me, A, it would take me forever, and B, it's boring. I will use this shade with, oh gosh, I keep showing you. I mean, spoiler alert, I don't have another pan in this palette. Anyway, I use this every day. I use this every time I do my makeup, or a shade like it, regardless. So I'm just like, I'm gonna roll it out, hopefully get something a bit more exciting. And yeah, I guess I'll do the ones that were going out on this hand. Cool, you can't even see it. This is what I mean, like it's just one of them shades that I feel like we all kind of use. Yeah, you can't see that at all. You wouldn't be able to see on close up, but I don't want to, it's boring in this project for me, like it's boring. The next shade in this palette is this red right here, which I have used 16 times. So this is another one which I'm rolling out. I don't think I have any pictures of looks I did with this, but my favourite way to use this was honestly just all over the lid, one sort of shade, which I thought was really good for this time of year. It's really easy. I also used this as a winged eyeliner a couple of times, and I swear I don't think I use this really like as a full look, like with a bunch of other shades. It's just, I don't know, I liked it. I'll definitely continue using it. These shadows are going to take forever to use up. Like, I hit pan in that one some point this year, because I only got this in my last year's advent calendar. I think it was around Christmas time. I think it was the advent calendar. Anyway, and that took me ages. So, and these mattes are even worse. But I do really like this palette, and it's definitely going to stay. But whether I'll ever hit pan on anything, I don't know. But both these shades are going to be rolling out. Next up is Rubber Pooches, which is my one and only pan. I need to cover the mirror, but this is also rolling out. I did not like this, to be honest. Did I use it today? No, I did not use it today. This one I mostly use with a fluffy brush all over the lid. I don't know if I have a picture of that. If I do, I will insert it, but knowing me, I probably don't. But I use this one mostly actually just as a day-to-day. I didn't really use this a lot when I was filming because I don't like it. I do not like this shade on my lid. It's actually hilarious because I've used so much and I'm like, I don't like it. Well, I don't like it. I think it's too dark on my lids. I think it's too warm. I don't think it suits me. Or I don't know how to use it, one or the other. It just doesn't fit in my sort of routine and my style of makeup. But yeah, this one is also rolling out. That's another palette which I'm really happy about. So yes. Next up is my BH Cosmetics Brazil palette, which is this pink shade right here. I will have close-ups and everything. I'm obviously wearing a lot of this shade today, and I saw all your suggestions that were saying use it as a blush, which I tried and I thought that was so intense. It was just not for me. I know I could like mix it with things, but I'm too lazy for that, to be quite honest. I've used this one 13 times, so I've only got 2 more uses. Honestly, I might just keep this until I hit pan. I enjoy it. I think this look is sort of like pink, purple and orange. I'll take a picture and I'll include it, because I really like this look. It's a bit messy because I'm not the best with makeup, but the idea of it I love. I don't know, I really like it. And do I like this shade? I was about to say I really like this shade. I don't know if I love this shade. I don't think it's something that I would pick outside of this project, but I'm really happy to have it in the project. I use this one 13 times, so it is going to stay, and I think it's going to be one of them that I keep in until I just hit pan, because I'm pretty close. I've hit pan on a couple of other shades, and I was about to say I'm really close. I'm probably not as close as I think, but I have enough of a dip and I really like this look, so I think I'm just going to continue on with it. Sorry, I can see like into my other room, and I thought I saw someone in that room and that freaked me out. I think it's because I've just been watching Bailey Sarian and she was doing a ghost story, and now I'm freaked out. Cool. Anyway, so I'm just going to swatch that on this one. That's that shade. Oh, it's so bright. I kind of dig it though. I kind of enjoy it at the moment. Next up is from my Steve Laurent Wild Things palette. This was a sort of cool, oh, here we go, cool tone brown. And I don't see, you can see I haven't hit pan. I've sort of scuffed the top of the top layer of the eyeshadow, but that's about it. I have used this 8 times. And I mostly use it as eyeliner. Again, if I have a look, I'll insert it, but I don't think I do. I use this mostly as eyeliner, just really basic eyeliner, because a lot of the shades that I've had in are really warm, and I think this is, I will swatch it for you. It's like neutral, but it leans, it's neutral. Like, it's not super cool. Is it cool tone? I don't know. I would say it's neutral, but it leans more cold than it does. Sorry, I totally just did a weird thing with my nose. Sorry, it itched. It leans more cool than it does warm, even though it's neutral. You know what I mean? Like, you get me. So yeah, 8 times did I say? Yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see what happens when I'm close to the 15, but I do like this shade. It's one of them like simple shades. It also really depends on what sort of shades I have at the time. Like, for example, if all of my shades are warm and this is the one cool shade, and then I hit 15, the likelihood is I'm going to roll it out. So 2 palettes are going to be leaving this month, which I'm so happy about. So because I do have monthly makeup baskets, I do like to have just a couple of palettes, because then like I can throw an extra one in and try some more. Whereas if I've got a bunch from my pan those eyeshadows, I don't just want to add any more. You get my point. Anyway, I'm going to randomly generate 3 new shades, and I'll be right back. I'm back. I did select a couple of black shades, which I've decided I'm not going to pan any blacks. I might do eventually, but right now I don't even remember the last time I used a black eyeshadow, so I'm like, why would I want to pan one? You know what I mean? Okay, so I've picked my eyeshadows. So the first one that I got was not from this palette. I actually got another one from my BH palette, but that's fine. I love this palette and I will happily use it every single day. I have just had to scratch the top of it because it had like black eyeshadow all over it, and that was how it initially had swatched. So I'm still kind of light, but oh, I kind of like that shade. That's fun. It's like a peachy orange. Really bright. Oh god, that's going to be so fun. Oh, I'm really looking forward to that. Next shade is from a Primark palette. I think they've upgraded the packaging to these now, or maybe they've either upgraded the packaging, discontinued them, or slightly changed them. Helpful. But I really love this palette. I love Primark eyeshadows. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me, but I think they're great. I think they're really good quality for what they are as well. Anyway, oh god, it's so soft. I got the shade Sand, which is just a light gold. All of these shades do have some scratch marks on them just because they did get some hard pan, because I tried to pan some of these shades last year. You have to see that. It's really beautiful actually. It's definitely like if I compare them two golds, like this one's just so much more up my alley. And then I got one from my Jouer palette. This is the Tan Lines palette, which I believe was a summer launch 2 years ago, something like that. I love this palette. The formula, I think it's aged a little, and I don't think it's the, I'm gonna have to hold it down here because it's such a big mirror. Oh, I guess kind of, but I don't think it's aged the best, which is a shame, but what can you do? And I got the shade Tankini. Now these are really interesting. It's a really interesting formula. It's very, I really have to rub my finger in there to get this swatch, and it does apply best with your fingers. I really like this as an all-in-one kind of shade. I have used it before. I think I've even tried to pan it before. It's really glittery. It's got quite a bit of glitter in it actually, and not much base pigment, or at least mine doesn't. Whether mine's just a dud, I don't know. But they're really like, they're almost, God, you can see that? It's just completely flaked up. We'll see how this goes. Because when you build it up like that, it's really pretty. It's just whether that's going to look nice on your eyes, who knows. I do like it. It's like a bronzy. I like the formula of this. I honestly got it for that lime green shade. That's the reason. These shades are why I bought the palette, and I only ever really been panning these. This shade's beautiful, to be fair, this brown. I do really like this palette, and I'm gonna have a play around with it. I'm like, I was about to say like, and I might declutter it because I'm not digging it. I just said that again. Digging it. I'm not loving it, but we'll see. I guess this is chopping vlog. So I'm now just going to work out my pan percentage because I don't think it's correct, my current pan percentage, and then I'll be right back. So my current pan percentage is 15.56%, which is down from what it was, but it's also been incorrect for ages because I've been panning and buying. I now have 180 shade pans total, and 28 of those have pan. I'm just going to have a goal for rolling through to next year, and that's going to be 30%, because that gives me 14 months to do that. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully next month I will have pictures of my looks. I don't know how many I'm going to have. I think I've only got one, maybe two, which is really bad, but I do have any looks I've done. They're going to be in my videos. This being one of my favourites. I actually like enjoy the pink. I don't put effort into my looks like this when I go day to day. But anyway, really hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions for how to use this new colour palette, especially this shade, I am excited to use this shade. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, do let me know down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!